Man, look at that sunset. What up, guys? How you guys doing? There's a kitty in a box. Bowie. What's up, Bowie? The cats have been really out of it all day today because it's been consistently about 90 degrees, either 89 to 92 degrees Fahrenheit in this room all day. Like, it's sunset. I want to say it's like 8 o'clock or so. And so it's just now starting to get a little cooler. There's a fan. Hey, Roto. Hey, Roto. Little kitties. Little kitties. Hey, Bowie. So, my day has been good. Cranked away on some stuff. I finished that shot that I talked about last night with the orb. That was surprisingly difficult, but I ended up fixing it exactly how I thought I would, using the projection mapping thing. One of you guys actually mentioned in a comment that I just saw for a script, which is a very, very great script. I almost got it a few months back, actually. I just didn't think it was worth the $50 price, because it's essentially the same tools. It doesn't bring anything new to the table, it just repackages them in a much more efficient manner. So I didn't think being able to do something more quickly that I could already do kind of quickly was worth $50. So, I appreciate it though, because now I'm actually kind of considering it, but at the same time it's like I don't have enough of those type of shots in this video to warrant getting it. Right, so, what should we talk about today? How about knuckle cracking? You guys ever crack your knuckles? You know, just like, stuff like that. I could talk about that for a moment. I actually, when I was in college, I did a research project in my biomechanics class on that exact thing. There was a research paper published, I forget how long ago, I want to say like 30 years ago or so, and they found out that it basically wasn't bad. So the point of my project was, like, why? What is cracking your knuckles? Essentially, there's fluid in your knuckles, as you can see here. Between your joints, it's padding, and it's called synovial fluid. And basically, when you pop them, you're boiling that fluid. And I know you might think, boiling, that sounds terrible. Oh yeah, also, the whole point of this, cracking your knuckles isn't bad. It doesn't destroy your knuckles. It won't make them larger over time. You won't get arthritis, stuff like that. Although you could kind of stretch out your ligaments over time. The ligaments are the connection between your muscle and the bone. So those you can't really like tighten up over time. So it's like you might get a little bit of stretching over that, and the result of that is decreased grip strength. Just not quite as much strength as you would naturally have. But you can overcome that by just other strength workouts. Right, what was I saying? So, boiling your knuckle fluid. Yep. Basically, when I say the fluid boils, it didn't get too hot. Like, you can't think of boiling in the traditional sense like water on a stove. You got to think of it in what I talked about a few nights ago, where it's Boyle's Law. It's one of the relationships there. Basically, if you have a closed system of this fluid and you drop the pressure just enough, it actually turns into a gas, which is pretty crazy to think about. So you can literally boil water by dropping the pressure, which is why water boils in outer space. It doesn't just freeze, it boils. It turns into gas because of the drop in pressure. Now, if you're able to maintain that pressure with that drop in temperature, then it would freeze. But, yeah. Back to the knuckles. Essentially, what this is known as is cavitation. When you pop your knuckles, say like I want to pop this knuckle here, I would press here, and it acts as basically, what's the name? A lever. And because of the mechanical advantage, you're able to pry open that cavity. You're not prying it open, you're forcing it to expand a little bit, and the expansion of that chamber drops the pressure inside, causing the fluid to momentarily boil. It just quick boil, and then those bubbles collapse, and now all the the gas is mixed evenly throughout all the fluid. And that collapse is what you actually hear. That's the collapse of these bubbles snapping back into their regular fluid form. But now there's bubbles mixed all over, which is why you can't do it again right away, is because you got to wait for the gas to reabsorb, remix back into a fluid, which takes a little bit of time. Which is why you crack a knuckle and you can't do it, but like 10, 30 minutes later you're able to do it again. So that's that. Cavitation is actually a really cool phenomenon. It's why torpedoes can't go very fast underwater. It's why anything can't go very fast underwater. It's because if an object travels too quickly through the water, you actually drop the pressure around that moving object. And that just goes back to like fluid mechanics in, I can't think of the name. Whoa, Roto, get down. Okay. Roto was sitting on this window ledge. Kitty, what are you doing? Oh my God! Bowie! Bowie! You're on the other side of, what are you doing? That's like a 30-foot drop. Bowie, come on. Come on. Let's come inside. Let's not go out there. Did you guys see that? Yeah, kitties. I know you're on patrol for all the sock demons and all, but come on. They were the stars of that Kittens on the Beat video from Quarter Digital back in January? February? One of those months. So, and now they're playing. Cavitation. Boiling a fluid if you drop the pressure too low. Temperature doesn't change. The temperature stays constant. But because, there's laminar flow, which is when a fluid moves around a surface, it increases in speed if you drop the pressure, and vice versa. If you drop the pressure, it increases in speed. Which is why when you have a hose that water's coming out of, if you actually put your finger over it, you're going to drop the pressure of it coming out, which is why it goes faster. So, if a missile, or a torpedo rather, is going through the water, it has a maximum amount of speed it can go towards, and I haven't looked at any of this stuff in probably about 3 years, so I can't really quote any numbers, unfortunately. But basically, it gets to a point where it's going so fast that the water around the outside edges of it boils, and that causes the torpedo to start like shaking, and it'll just not go where it's supposed to. So I want to say it has like a maximum speed of like 9 miles an hour, and how they fix that is they actually have little jets at the front of torpedoes spewing out gas, like water, like literally spewing out water into the direction it's coming. But that makes a lining of air around the torpedo, so it actually go a lot faster than like the 9 miles an hour or so through water. Again, don't quote me on that. Same way how nuclear missiles shoot out of submarines. Just a big whole expanse of water, or of air, once it launches out of the nuclear submarine. And these missiles go flying up like it would a normal rocket through the air, except it's underwater with the air. So it's flying up through the air that also happens to be underwater. Is this not awesome? I'm excited about that kind of stuff. But anyway, I gotta get back to working on this video. I enjoyed talking with you guys today. You guys saw a cat sitting on the outside of a window on a second-story vaulted ceiling apartment. And now they're playing in boxes. So I'm going to finish up this shot here. I'm actually learning how to do some smoke simulations, because I want to have lots of kitties. No, I don't want to have lots of kitties. That would be unfortunate. My fiance is allergic to cats. But we may be getting a dog soon. Our dog and Will and RJ's future dog will have play dates. You hear that, Will? Yeah? So, okay. That's all I want to talk about today. See you at 11 a.m. tomorrow. Scheduled upload, so you can depend on it, because I'm just going to upload this right now, and it'll go up at 11 a.m. tomorrow. Take care. Oh, yeah. I was told not to do the kiss spam because it was too much. I agree, but I just don't know what to do. I need to figure out some sort of exit that no one else has already done, so I don't know. I'll see you guys later. Bye. Wow, holy crap, this video is long. I'm a little amped up right now if you can't tell, so later.